Hello and welcome, this is Jit Dolaki and you're watching It's Tomorrow News. 5 people have been killed and 100 injured, some seriously in thunderstorm in Poland's Tatra Mountains in the West Tatras of Slovakia. The governor of Krakow province told reporters that the death toll as reported on Thursday could rise. Lightning struck a popular hiking destination atop Mount Grevant along the border of southern Poland and northern Slovakia. Tourists climbing Grevant on Poland often aim to end their trip at the top, where 15 meters iron cross was installed in 1901. The storm is said to have descended suddenly after a sunny morning. Rescuers believe the cross could have acted as a type of lightning rod. There are also metal chains along the trail to the summit that hikers often use to help climb to the top that could have concentrated on electricity from the lightning bolt. Other victims were hurt in different areas of the mountain range, which spreads over 57 kilometers in southern Poland. Many of the wounded suffered severe burns or head injuries. 4 helicopters and emergency crews were used to transport the injured off the mountain safely. Also on Thursday, police rescue found the body of one of the 2 cavers who became trapped in the mountains after a tunnel flooded and blocked their exit. The first of the cavers has been found in the cave is dead. More information will be available tomorrow, said the local mountain rescue service. The 2 became trapped in the Volkanosnesia, the longest and deepest cave in the Tatra Mountains, on Saturday when colleagues notified the rescue service. In the West Tatras on the Polish-Slovak border, a man was killed when lightning knocked him into a gorge, the Slovak Mountain Rescue Service said. His companion, a Czech woman, was injured. Nobody expected such a sudden storm to break out, and from our human point of view, it was something which was impossible to predict. The Tatra Mountains lie on the Polish border with Slovakia and form a natural divide between the two countries around 110 kilometers from south of Krakow. Poland's voluntary mountain rescue organization TOPR said rescuers had been sent to the Grevant summit, which overlooks Zakopane, where a group of people, among them children, had been struck by lightning. Lightning also struck nearby Zevron Vicky mountain, injuring a Portuguese citizen. At the beginning of the day, the weather was favorable, but conditions deteriorated as the day progressed, culminating in the storm. Local prosecutors have opened an investigation to determine if anyone was responsible for allowing a situation in which lives were lost. Authorities in the Tatra resort town of Zakopane announced 3 days of mountaineering and all entertainment events were cancelled. Survivors described scene of people falling off the slopes or being hit by the rock split by lightning strikes. Rescuers early Friday were checking the slopes of the popular Grevant limestone peak, which rises 1,894 meters high, for the people who didn't return to their accommodations following the storm and could be reached by the families, but all of them have been located. IOD and MGO overpower declining El Nino results in surplus monsoon rains. Monsoon 2019 has been a roller coaster ride this season, from almost drought-like conditions during the onset month of June of flooding situation in August. Well, this extreme transformation in the weather conditions can be attributed to an oceanic parameters of Indian Ocean Dipole as well as Madden-Julian Oscillation, as reiterated positive IOD and presence of MGO in Indian Ocean are linked with good monsoon rains. Together, they even have the power to negate the effects of El Nino up to great extent. This is what happened with Monsoon 2019. With El Nino being in the vulnerable stage of declining and both IOD and MGO being strong and favorable phase, monsoon rains took a vigorous turn July and onwards. As expected, El Nino had started showing a declining trend in July itself, with continuous fluctuations in the equatorial sea surface temperatures. Although after decrease in values, SST had risen again but soon declining thereafter. As per meteorologists, El Nino typically lasts for 9 to 12 months, and we have already seen 9 episodes of the same so far. It tends to develop from March to June and peaks from December to April on account of increase in warming in Pacific Ocean due to proximity of sun to the equator. At present, El Nino is not in the favorable time zone and is now heading towards collapse. The monsoon, through his passing through Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Odisha and East Central Bay of Bengal. The monsoon will be active with a low pressure area and some cyclonic circulations over northern, central and eastern India. A cyclonic circulation and related low pressure area has been located over East Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh and adjoining areas. The low pressure area will produce heavy rain and thunderstorm over Uttar Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh. A cyclonic circulation and related low pressure area has been located over Odisha and adjoining areas. The two will bring heavy rain and thunderstorm over Odisha, Chhattisgarh and adjoining areas of Saturday. Westerly humid winds from the Arabian Sea will persist for the weekend. Humid westerly winds will produce heavy rains and thunderstorm over the west coast of southern India and bring widespread rain and thunderstorm over coastal western India in the period. Heavy to very heavy rain and thunderstorm are likely over Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Odisha and coastal Karnataka. Widespread rain and thunderstorm are possible over coastal Maharashtra, Goa and Andaman Nicobar Islands, whereas fairly widespread rain and thunderstorm are likely over Sikkim. Scattered rain and thunderstorm are expected over Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Meghalaya, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura, Bihar, Himachal Pradesh, Tamil Nadu and interior Maharashtra. Thousands of birds killed in the Montana hailstorm. A powerful hailstorm killed or maimed more than 11,000 birds this month at the Big Lake Wildlife Management Area in Montana, officials said. The storm pounded the area about 35 miles west of Billings on August 11 with 70 miles per hour winds and hail up to 2 inches in diameter. There were reports of smashed windows, vehicle damage and shredded trees. Biologists with Montana Fish, Wildlife and Park found that ducks and shorebird with broken wings, smashed skulls, internal damage and other injuries, the agency said in statement. Between 20 and 30% of the birds at the lake were killed or injured, as some of the injured birds were not expected to survive. About 5% of ducks and 30 to 40% of pelicans and cormorants show some signs of injury and impaired movement. The agency said it was monitoring the lake because of concern of the rotting birds' carcass could cause botulism or the other disease that could harm the surviving birds. Most of the dead birds have blown on shore, according to the statement. The Big Lake Wildlife Management Area is nesting area for dozens of species of ducks, Canada geese, double-catted cormorants, shorebirds, Gulf pelicans and other waterfowls. The Storm Prediction Center had already been calling for potential large damaging hail as early as 12 hours in advance, outlining Billings in a narrow corridor of significant severe potential. Their morning bulletin advised that volatile atmospheric parameters would favor supercells initially with large hail and possibly a couple of tornadoes. By late afternoon, storms had developed, quickly becoming severe. A severe storm towards nearly 10 miles per high. The National Weather Service issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Malt at 6:27 p.m., alternating of the potential of golf ball-sized hail and damaging wind gusts in excess of 60 miles per hour. The storm proved to be an overachiever, bringing an unusual August episode of the 3-inch hail and winds gusting up to 74 miles per hour. Officially, the largest hail report at Big Lake Wildlife Management Area came in at 2.75 inches from a resident whose property about the Big Lake area. The homeowner reportedly lost 4 windows and a car windshield in a hailstorm which featured pelting hail driven by strong thunderstorm winds. Doppler radar estimated hail size topping 3 inches near Malt. The 3D volume rendering of the storm shows the hail core highlighted in pink stretching to 30,000 feet. There are indications that near the lake, large hail may have begun falling first, beating the rain by as much as 5 or 6 meters. The birds probably had no warning. While 3/4 of Big Lake's bird population survived, biologists are concerned that brewing disease could threaten the birds that remain. Nearby Billings, a city of 1 lakh, saw hail of 2 inches in diameter. Dust storm hail hit Dubai after parts of UAE. The usual hot summer day turned into a rainy one as moderate to heavy rain coupled with hail and dust storm lashed several parts of UAE, including Dubai, on Friday. The National Center of Meteorology recorded heavy rain over Silicon Oasis, Academic City, Nad Al Sheba and Al Wakra in Dubai. while moderate rain was experienced over Dubai Al Ain and Khogra Fakan Sharjah roads, and moderate to heavy rains led Faraj Al Muslaya in Al Quain and Al Shaiba area in Al Ain. Heavy rain and a downpour of pebble-sized hailstones followed in some parts of Dubai and the Northern Emirates. Gusts of winds brought blowing dust that caught many residents who went out to enjoy the weekend unaware, and it also reported it reduced visibility on the roads as authority issued a warning to motorists. The average temperature on Friday hovered between 39 to 46 degrees centigrade across the UAE. According to the NCM forecast, more rain is expected to hit some parts of the country today and tomorrow afternoon, while light to moderate southerly and northerly winds will cause blowing dust and sand during the daytime. According to meteorologists, hail during summer is actually non-common. They explained that the surface temperature is warm, but the still upper atmosphere is still cold enough to support ice. Hailstorm, when strong currents of rising air, known as updraft, carry droplets of water high enough that they freeze. A strong updraft allows hailstorms to grow large enough that they do not melt by the time they fall back and reach the ground, thus becoming pebble-sized ice pellets or hailstones. Friday's sudden and extreme weather change was due to a tuft of low pressure from the UAE's eastern region, according to the National Center of Meteorology. Heavy rain and hail lashed Dubai and other parts of the UAE in the afternoon, taking many residents who woke up to clear and sunny skies by surprise. A cloud of dust also blanketed these areas as north to northeasterly winds blew, reducing visibility, prompting Dubai police to issue a weather warning to road users. On Saturday, forecasters said some convincing rainy clouds may again form over eastern and southern areas by the afternoon. Light to moderate southeasterly becoming north and northeasterly winds, freshening at times, could kick up dust and sand during the day with the cloud activity. Sunday will be fair to cloudy, although chances of consecutive clouds remain. Conditions in the Arabian Gulf and Oman Sea will be slight to moderate on Saturday and Sunday. That's all for now. For more news updates, stay tuned with us. It's Tomorrow News, Jit Dolakia. If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe.